Americans used to tell their children a German folktale about a certain Hansel and Gretel who got lost somewhere in a forest. Maybe it was in Frankfurt airport. Anyway, they got lost, and so they would be able to go back to their hotel or wherever. Hansel, or maybe it was Gretel, dropped breadcrumbs behind him as he went, and later he could follow the line of breadcrumbs back. So imagine Hansel walking forward and dropping breadcrumbs as he goes. If we imagine him moving at a tremendous speed, still dropping breadcrumbs, moving very fast, so the line of breadcrumbs lengthens at enormous speeds, and he's dropping breadcrumbs at a higher density because he's moving so fast. In order to keep track of the breadcrumbs, you need more. So he's moving very fast, dropping a huge number of breadcrumbs. He's driving a Ferrari 458 perhaps, or some kind of AMG Mercedes without GPS. That's why he needs the breadcrumbs. But the point is, he's going very fast and dropping these breadcrumbs out the window. So this is like the world stream, a line that lengthens at enormous speeds, more and more and more and more information is constantly lengthening. We always want to know the newest thing, but sometimes we have to go back and look at older things. We always know the newest breadcrumb. It's the last one Hansel dropped. We always know the newest information, but we can also go back and look at older information. So the world stream is a sequence of information lengthening constantly, accumulating more and more information at tremendously high speeds. Now we could also fix our frame of reference on Hansel. Imagine that he remains still and the line of breadcrumbs shoots away into the past. So Hansel might be still and the line might be speeding away from him at enormous rates into the past, which is generally a better way to think about the world stream. Or, to change the image a little bit, to change the figure, one might imagine a huge reel or spool of rope, like in a well, a huge spool of rope attached to a weight. We drop the weight down an infinite well, an infinitely deep well, and the weight falls faster and faster and faster as it accelerates under gravity, and this rope that it's uncoiling is the information of the world stream. So that's another way to understand this world stream, which we think is the way that we will come to see information in the cybersphere, in the cybernet, as this length of rope, as a spool of information lengthening at tremendous speeds, in fact at accelerating speeds, as more and more data is pumped into it, lengthening at tremendous speeds. Usually we care about the newest thing, but we can also go back many decades or generations or however much information we've got there until we reach the beginning. This constantly lengthening spool of rope, unreeling faster and faster, accelerating into the past, is essentially the world telling its story. So when we think of this world stream, of everybody adding information to the stream getting longer and longer, or shooting off backwards into the past, what it is the world telling its story. You go to the beginning and you read it, and that's everybody in the world saying what they have to say. Of course, much of the information is going to be private. It's not that you can see everything on there, but in theory, what this is, is a narrative. The world explaining itself, telling its story. So the world stream, to make the world stream is a Gedanken experiment, but we think this is the way the web is moving, or the internet is moving. To make the experiment complete, I have to say what one can do with the world stream, how to use it. It's very simple. Computer users connect with their computers or phones and so forth. They can put information into it, get information out of it, to put information in. You take any piece of information, you see it on your screen, let's say. It's something you want to drop into the stream. It is a mail message, or it's a blog posting, or it's a draft of a letter you're writing to somebody, or it's a photo, or it's a video, or it's an MP3, or it's a spreadsheet, or it's any kind of information at all. You take that information and you drop it into the flow. You push a button, essentially. You click a menu choice on the mouse. It says drop into WorldStream. You click it and it gets dropped in. Just as when you drop a twig or a branch or a piece of wood into the flowing water of a stream, the twig flows away. You drop it in and the twig flows automatically because the stream is flowing. Similarly, when you drop information into the world stream, that flows away by itself into the past because the current itself is flowing. Whenever you add something to the world stream can add labels to it. It can say, I know who added it. I know when it was added. I know what type of thing it is. Is it text? Is it a photo? Is it a video? And that information will be useful when people are searching for it. And I can take all the information in it, every word in it or its contents, and put it into a stream search index, a stream search engine, so I can search the stream just as today I search the web. Only when I search the stream, I get back another stream, and the stream I get back flows just like the world stream flows. So I drop something in, information is added to it automatically, it's indexed so that people can find it, and finally I have to say myself something very important about it before I drop it in. So here's the information in the stream, and I'm going to drop it into the stream from my computer into the world stream. But before I do it, I have to say, is the information private? So no one but me is ever allowed to see it? Or is it public so everyone can see it? Or is it friends, visible? If I label it friends, it means that I've made a list of people somewhere. Or maybe I have different lists for different purposes. But at any rate, some people can see it, not everybody, a specific list of things. So, many millions of people all over the world are dropping their things into the stream. They're all being labeled as private or friends or public, and they're all flowing away into the past. When I want to use the stream, I describe what I want. I tell my stream browser what it is I want. I say, show me all the mail messages to me. Or show me all mail messages that Piffle sent to me. And that's just one part of the stream. There is a vast, high volume, high rate of flow stream, and one little part of it consists of all the mail messages that were sent to me.